Hello everybody and welcome to another top 5 records video, and today I'm going to be talking about one of the most beautiful pop records ever and what is the best sounding version. Nilsson Schmilsson. Nilsson Schmilsson, it started for me with this French pressing. It's the first French pressing. Now, French pressings are never spectacular. Nevertheless, this album is beautifully mixed, beautifully recorded. The mastering on this one is also pretty much okay. So I didn't have much issues with this French pressing when I bought it. As a matter of fact, this was the pressing which made me fall in love with this album. A song like Without You, of course, with Coconut. Early in the Morning, Driving Along. So many good songs. A very good pop album. Now, I enjoyed it a lot. And then one day I walked into a record store and I found this one, the first US pressing, and I bought it. It's, the cardboard is a little bit different. It's not as shiny. It's thicker, and this version doesn't. The cover isn't mint, but the vinyl is. So I had this vinyl Dynaflex. Dynaflex is usually not the best sounding pressings, the Dynaflex, but this one is gorgeous. And a friend of mine came over and I put this on and he said, there's a MoFi coming on. I believe it was about a little less than a year ago that they made a MoFi, and I said, if you have this, the first US pressing, you're not going to need a MoFi. Now, what did a friend do? He bought the MoFi and I bought the MoFi from him. So here we've got it. Nilsson Schmilsson. First US pressing near mint and the 45 RPM mobile Fidelity Sound Lab version. Now, I love this pressing, this first US pressing. So full, such a rich sounding album, so beautifully smooth sounding pop. I mean, Harry Nilsson has this beautiful voice. So the entire music sounds that smooth, and this pressing is just brilliantly dynamic. So I thought when he brought this one along, the MoFi, this was before the recent MoFi scandal, and I've always been a fan of MoFi, but never without hesitation, because I do find, and I've always experienced that sometimes they lack a bit of punch, sometimes they lack a bit of power strong to center, and a lot of the early pressings they are not so good. I have some MoFis here, for example, the plastic Ono band MoFi. I will do a video about that, which was just not great. Nevertheless, sometimes MoFi nails it, regardless whether there is a digital step in the process. Sometimes these guys just nail it. I have MoFis around here that are brilliant, especially when the original is not that grand. But the original of this album is grand. So I put this 45 version on, and it's just astonishing. The MoFi 45 RPM beats an original near mint US pressing. It's evidently. It has a broader soundstage. It has more definition, which might also have to do with the fact that the grooves are, of course, bigger, so you can put more information in there. Nevertheless, nothing about this pressing, this beautiful, thick cardboard pressing, can ever be beaten. So, I'm not going to try to make this too vinyl political, but I understand that some people feel betrayed by MoFi due to the recent situation, and I haven't checked whether there is a digital step in this process, and I've always trusted that analog sounds better, but this might have digital in this process. I'm pretty sure it has. Nevertheless, it's gorgeous. It's the best way this album has ever sounded. It's brilliant, it's full, and if you buy this and put it on, you have an incredible audiophile experience. Well, those are my thoughts on the best version of Nilsson Schmilsson. What do you think? And I'll see you again in another video.